Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. Today I'm going to show you my wonderful collection of Shop Disney store keys. Now, I'm not one of these top end collectors that has absolutely every single key that's came out. There has been a fair few that I was sort of not fussed about, and then there was some that I missed. Like, I missed the first two that came out because I wasn't really sure what was going on. But after doing my unboxing last week and showing you the two of them, I realised I actually have quite a decent collection and I am really happy with what ones I have so far. Yes, I will collect some of them in the future. Like, tomorrow is when the Pluto key actually comes out, but I won't be buying this one. And in fact, you will be seeing this on Saturday, which means it actually came out yesterday. So at least you all know what I'm talking about. And if you were after that key yourself, I do hope that you got it. I'll keep my fingers crossed for you. There's also a cute wee key pin that comes out with it, which is the first that I've seen Shop Disney do with any of the keys really, and that's even cuter than the key itself. It's about this size. I'll pop a wee picture in, actually. It's about this size though, and it's just, oh, it's so cute. I kind of wish they did do it with other keys, because if they'd done it for Toy Story 25th, I would 100% have got that wee pin. But now let's get into my collection. Now, the first in my collection is the Donald Duck 85th anniversary key, and now this one was released on the 9th of July last year, so 2019, and this was one that I managed to pick up in store, and you had to queue up and got a wee ticket that gave you a number, and then it meant that way they counted everyone that was coming in, and it meant that no one started to queue up if they had already basically sold all of the keys. And with this one there was also the chance of buying a limited edition plush, which I wasn't planning on getting, but when I got there, the ticket I got, they were like, you can get the plush too. So instantly I was just like, oh, okay, I need it, I will get it. And I'm actually so happy because he's such a good product. Like, the material that's used for him, one, is very easy to keep clean, so having him out on display not covered or anything, he does get dusty and he's brilliant for cleaning. And he's just so cute in general. I also tried to create a really cute picture with the key as well, which kind of worked. I do still really like it, but see, when I look back on it now, so this was well over a year ago, I'm like, I could have done better with that. I think I could have been more creative, but it's still quite cute to look back on, especially since it was my first Shop Disney key. The other thing is, I was that excited about taking that picture that I actually took the label off it, and I know all you collectors out there will probably be like, why would you do that? I'm not going to be someone that's going to sell these keys on at any point. I probably will keep these forever because they're quite easy to store away and they're just really cute, and they all have fun memories with them. Well, the ones that I could go to a store opening for. But yeah, I was just that excited and I ripped the label off and instantly I just went, what have I done? And I did have the label somewhere, but I'll probably never find it again. Now, my second key is the Toy Story 4 key, which was released for the release of the movie last year in 2019, and we were able to purchase this in the UK on the 27th of July. And again, this was one that you could get in store, so I was lucky, in the shift I was doing that day meant I got to go queue up and chat away to everyone, and then went in. And for this key I bought the flocked Ducky and Bunny pops, which I was very excited about because I'd always been after a flocked pop, and these were my first ones, and I was 100% like, this is what I'm getting to get this key. And it was a very fun day, and I kind of spoke a wee bit about the detail in it in my last video, where I really like the detail of the Pixar lamp and ball instead of it being the wee castle. I just think it makes it more Toy Story like. It's great. And then this one I have kept the label on, and it's a Woody one, which goes in perfectly because this key is all themed off Woody himself, as he is the top dog out of all the Toy Story characters. Now, my third key is the Frozen 2 key, which came out for the movie coming out, and we were able to buy this on the 4th of October. And again, I was lucky enough to go in store and pick this one up. And while I did, I managed to pick up my niece a lovely Animator's Elsa doll, which became her Christmas present. So I was very organised last year, and this one is really nice. I like all the wee details. In the castle we've got the wee snowflakes, and then as you can see along the middle part you have all four of the earth elements, which is again another lovely wee touch. And then the D here is sort of clear, see-through, it's glittery and has all the autumn leaves on it, which is something that I seem to always tie in with Frozen 2 now. Anything to do with autumn or fall just makes me think of Frozen 2. And again with this one I did keep the label too, and you can see Anna and Elsa from Frozen 2 on that, which again is very nice. Now my fourth key was the Mickey's Holiday Express key, which was Christmas themed, and now if you all know me by now, you know that Christmas is my favourite season of the whole year, and so this one I was like, I have to get that so badly. Unfortunately though, this one, the day I was working it came out, I was starting too early to go to a store opening, so I had to order it online. But it actually wasn't that bad, as I knew that I was going to Disneyland Paris for the Christmas season, which meant I got to get a really cute picture of the key underneath the Mickey wreath at the entrance of the park, which was one of my favourite decorations for last year. And on this one you can see the snowflake design on the D and along the top of the key, and then the wee sparkles on the castle. And if you look even closer at the centrepiece here, it's Mickey driving his wee train, and then you've got Minnie Mouse first and then Pluto and Donald in the back there. Again, kept my label on, and this one looks like a very fun picture as it's Mickey and Minnie, they've built a snowman and they've got Pluto out playing too. Then in between that time and my next one there was 3 keys released I think. There was a Minnie Mouse one, there was the Tigger one for the Leap Day, and there was the Cinderella one, which was to celebrate 70 years since the release date of Cinderella. And these ones were nice, but like I said, some of them I just wasn't fussed about. So that brings me on to my 5th key, which was released on the 24th of April, and as you all know, we were all in lockdown at that point, so this was the first key to only be released online, so you could not go to a wee store and chat to everyone and have fun, sadly. In this one I was actually a wee bit disappointed with how it looked, because in the picture it looked very sparkly and as if the glitter was actually ingrained into the key, but when I saw it I feel it's just a plastic key and the glitter is just on the surface, which if you were someone that played with these keys or if you moved them around a lot, the glitter could easily come off. So here it is. So this is the second Frozen 2 key that you could get, and I think this one's themed more from Elsa, and as you can see the glitter's just not that prominent. On the purple it looks better, but on the rest of the white there is actually quite a few wee spots that don't have glitter on them at all. So I do feel like this one was quite poorly made and I was quite disappointed with it, and I'm sad as it looked like one of the prettiest keys that they were going to bring out. And then this one I have kept the label, but again it's not that interesting. It just says Frozen 2 and has some snowflakes and sparkles around it. Nothing that really screams out that you want to keep it really. And now we're on to my 6th key, which is probably my second favourite key, as this one was brought out on the 4th of May for obviously Star Wars Day as it's known. And this is Luke Skywalker's lightsaber. I almost said Luke Skywalker's key. This is Luke Skywalker's lightsaber, and I think it's brilliant. The details on it is great, and then just saying Star Wars at the end, you would think they could have put something, but it actually suits it really well just saying Star Wars. And this one was just very fun, as again we were all in lockdown, so it was only online that you could get it. You can get it in a store, and it gave us all a wee bit of fun and something Star Wars related for Star Wars Day. Again though, the label isn't really anything to get excited about, as it does just say Star Wars, but I am trying to be a good collector and keep things in the way that they came. And on my next 2 keys I actually unboxed in my last unboxing video, which I'll link down below, and it'll be in the top right corner or your top left. It'll be up here anyway at the very end, as it's my most recent video, and you can see what I purchased to get these keys as well. And this is my 7th key, and it is a key that's released for the Incan Paint range, and it's a very fun key with all the different colours on it, and there's so many different characters, and it's all like the original sketch way that they've been drawn out. And this one was released on the 12th of June. And again, I'm very happy with this key. I feel like it's very good quality, and the way everything's printed on it is perfect, and the castle being blue itself is lovely too. And again, this is one that I kept the label on, and from far away it doesn't look that interesting, but once you get closer you can see all the characters are sketched onto it as well, and then you have the lovely wee bright pink colours on it too. And now we're down to my last key, which is my Toy Story 25th anniversary one, which came out on the 7th of August this year. And I've actually just noted the way that I'm holding this, the alien is actually peeking through the D there, But yeah, I think this is a very fun one too, and like I said with the other Toy Story one, it's got the Pixar lamp and ball on it, which is a great wee detail instead of having just the castle. And then there's also the well-known cloud print on the D, which we all think of Toy Story when we see, and then it's got the year 1995, which is when the very first Toy Story movie came out, and then 2020, which is obviously this year, so it's 25 years since 1995, and you've got Woody and Buzz there. And I was definitely keeping the label for this key as it's got the alien on it, and I absolutely adore the Toy Story aliens. And then along the bottom there it has a lovely wee detail where you can see silhouettes of all the characters, and I feel that that's an added cute wee touch that they didn't have to put on, but it's very, very nice to see there. And in fact, if you look even closer, you'll see that there's a tiny one there's a tiny character very far away from all of them, and Woody is actually chasing them as it is Forky, so obviously he's seen some trash and he's going after it. And there we have it, guys. So that is my whole Shop Disney key collection that I have. Like I said, I will probably collect some of them in the future, especially if we bring more ones out that are related to things that I love about Disney. I would actually really, really like them to bring out another Toy Story one, and obviously to be Lotso themed. I don't think that would ever happen, but Disney, if you end up watching this and you're ever wanting someone for an idea, I think Lotso would be a very, very cute key idea. You should all let me know in the comments down below what your dream key would be and how you yourself would design it. Now, I really hope you've enjoyed watching my collection video today. I do have a few more coming. Next one will probably be my Minnie Mouse ears, as I do have, sometimes I think I don't have that big a collection, and then I realise that I have them in a whole overnight bag and they take up the whole space. You should also let me know what your favourite key is from my collection, and I will see you all real soon. Bye!